I am not scared of children, nor do I hate them. I am extremely misunderstood on this front. I simply see children as my colleagues. The same way I wouldn't stop on the street to gasp at someone that I respect and work with and exclaim, "Oh my God, so cute." The same applies for kids. I see them as equal to me. They are no more or less cuter than I am, and I am no more or less cuter than they are. I simply see them as equal beings. What I do hate, however, is how people seem to react to kids as if they've never seen one before each time they encounter a new child. I think this type of reaction is understandable if you have come across a cat or a deer or a wild boar. However, children are simply us. But less grown. So it seems as though people who are excited by children as they would be, as much as they would be in a wild encounter with an animal or a spirit or a supernatural being, I wonder if they must have lost the spark. Either they lost the spark and they no longer identify as a child, or they simply worship children as higher beings, and in that case, then I have nothing to say. I believe that gasping at children and exclaiming how cute they are is an act of disrespect towards the child. Children know exactly what they're doing. Children have thoughts, ideas. Children draw, and children feel, and children make logical decisions. They have dreams, they have daydreams, they have desires. They also cancel their own desires and their own dreams and replace them with new ones. They are simply us. Unless you wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, gasp, and scream, "How cute!" at your own reflection in the mirror, I believe it is an act of treason and a crime and a sin to react this way upon an encounter with a random child that you do not know on the street or in a restaurant or on the bus. This child does not give a fuck about you. They may be curious about you, but this child has their own life and their own self-image and their own self-understanding and their own carvings of who they desire to be and how they desire to be perceived. And your careless and crass reaction to this child is an act of violence. I believe such a reaction is only acceptable if it's derived from a sense of sheer awe. As in, you see the child as if they are a deity or a goddess or some form of ritualistic object. Or a possessed being, or a sacred being possessed by the Holy Spirit. Otherwise, such a reaction is simply unacceptable and disrespectful. This subject matter is extremely important to me, and I think about it almost every night before I fall asleep. I hope that you find this equally as concerning as I do, because it truly is a plague. I'm often framed as a baby hater when in fact I respect babies the most, more than all these other people who claim to love babies might think they do. I am a baby, and baby is me. And I love myself, therefore I love baby. I just cannot stand. I just cannot handle or stand for the disrespect that I see on a daily basis on the streets. This is a message for all of you. Please respect children. As you are also all children. You are not much different from them. Stop laughing in their faces. Stop minimizing them to their cuteness. Stop thinking you know everything about them as soon as you see them, simply as they are a child and as they are cute. You know nothing about these beings. You are merely a passerby in a distant memory of their grown selves.